Alex, I remember you telling me that you went from screaming to singing. Tell everyone a little bit about this transition and why you decided on singing later in your career.
It was never like a conscious effort to like scream in general, like as a singer. I just kind of ended up taking on that role in my last band because things didn't work out with our singer. I knew the songs and I just gave it a shot, and it just ended up working out for a few years. And I mean, I had never sung before in a band, like sung, but I started doing it for this band. I was super nervous about it, and I did some acoustic songs, and everyone was always really encouraging me to like pursue this band, but I was always really nervous.
Yeah.
The first time I ever sang in front of people in my entire life, like not screaming, was February of this year.
Oh, okay.
At our first show.
Yeah.
And it was just, it was nerve-wracking, and I still feel like I'm getting used to it. Like, you can tell my voice is totally gone right now because I'm 25 years old, but I'm barely starting to like build up those those kind of muscles or whatever it is that singers have, because it's still really new to me.
Yeah.
But I really like it. I mean, it's what I listen to. I love like singers and like layers of melodies and harmonies and everything about it and the way it works. It's really fun.
How did the writing process go for creating this album?
We had, at first we wrote like 4 songs that we actually didn't keep almost any of them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, like he was mentioning, it was back like 5-6 years ago that he had. It was like whatever, however you describe it, a failed project at that time.
I had
But he had all these demos because he does a recording. He runs a recording studio in Chinatown.
Okay.
And he's always doing stuff in between recording sessions on his own, like his own stuff. And so I remember coming in, like starting the band, and there was already demos of him playing everything.
Okay.
And then we kind of made it our own. But so there was like that set of stuff, which I'm not sure exactly. I can't even remember exactly what got used of that.
Yeah, it all sounds so blended together on the record. But I mean, some of the stuff is like, some of the riffs I can isolate to be like the song we just put up, Lungs and Lands. Like that song was arranged fully by us as a band, but like the chorus is something that I wrote 6 years ago.
Damn.
And it's just, like the end of some of the songs, like just specific riffs are parts that I've had for literally 5 or 6 years and just never did anything with, because I didn't want to half-ass it. I didn't want to, when it comes to this kind of music, and it's much different from anything else I've been doing the last few years, I really want to make it special and like save it for something I wanted to focus on. So
I think that was part of the writing process, and then there was another element was like he did the same thing, but it was like brand new songs. He'd come to a practice and be like, "Fuck, I got this new song," like just thought of it last night. Or then there was some like, "Oh, I have this riff or these other riffs, and I don't know what to do," and then we just kind of learn it, and then as the weeks progress, then maybe we'll have something better, or we'll have the next section or the middle part, and then sometimes I think like that one song he had the lyrics and the music all together, and then some of it was the music and then the lyrics later. So,
Okay.
so it was all just like different shit. And then there was one that you kind of just were like, oh, I have this, let's just do it at the studio, right? And
I mean, there was literally one song that like I demoed like on my own with GarageBand in my living room like 4 days before we started recording, and it's like it was a matter of me.
We hadn't practiced it. We just kind of did it and learned it.
Emailed it to him, and he like away
While
driving. He learned it. First time we ever played it was in the studio.
And it is that Act 1?
Yeah,
No, that's definitely not.
Which one was that?
That is the 5th song on the record. Wow, what's that song called?
There we go.
God damn it.
Wow, yeah, that song called I Am the Flood. And that one was definitely written just on a whim and sent to everybody and like, hey, let's do this one. Act 1 was similar, but that one.
You like that, guys?
That was pretty awesome.
That was
The one with the super long ending.
not fucking.
We're still a little like
I'm still stuck on
we're
that.
still a little like disheveled from the whole recording process. These songs are still like such a mess in our heads
Yeah.
because it was so yeah.
I think too, once we have like a real like either CD or
Yeah.
LP, like that's at least what helps me remember all the fucking songs. Because otherwise I'm just like, oh yeah, that what note does that start on? Oh yeah. You know?
Yeah.
That's usually what I ask. Is like, what note is that?
That's all we asked. We're doing a good job.
We're really excited to see the finished product of our record.
Nice.
Yeah, the last thing we got was the artwork for it, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's on another level. So
Yeah. We're excited.
Do you guys have any final words you'd like to tell your fans?
hey,
Right?
I don't know. Our record comes out August 30th. We're really proud of it. It feels like the light at the end of the tunnel. We put a lot of work into it, much more work than we ever thought we would. We thought it was going to be a really fast process making this record. We set aside a week to do it, and we ended up just really trying to get everything perfect and do the best we could do without having to rely on auto-tune and like lining stuff up and too much computer trickery and stuff like that. And it was a really fun experience, and we just hope that it really shines through when you listen to it. And tell your friends about it.
And tits.